Welcome to Corona Healing. Third piece of advice for parents, and that is children, besides being on top of each other, they are not aware. Most of us are not aware. I wasn't aware for so many years of my life how this works, but they're getting more and more agitated. One of the reasons for that, besides the routine, besides school, besides the siblings, the other reason for this is because exercise. Exercise is one of the greatest drugs for calmness and anti-anxiety. And because they're sitting at home so much, even if they're busy with games and board games and baking and videos and more videos and Netflix, whatever it might be, the body desperately, especially within children, need to have exercise. If you're in a place that you can, highly encourage 2-3 times a day that kids should go out in the backyard if they have any type of form of exercise, and if you could find online exercise for them to do, or even if you're in a home that there isn't supervision or you're gonna have a hard time taking the kids outside. I've done it with my kids over the years. I've done it myself when it comes to times that I cannot ride my bike and I cannot take my long walks. If the weather is not good, I would simply just go up and down. If I live in a home, I would go up and down the steps 20, 30, 40 times. Let me tell you, you're knocked out. Now that I live on the 5th floor, well, regardless of the corona situation, I never use the elevator. I'm so happy that I live on the 5th floor, so I'm disciplined to take the exercise. But when it's raining out there on a regular basis, I have 2 sets of stairs in my building, and what I do is I start for the top, I walk down 5 floors, and I walk back up, and I do it 10 times. So it's like walking up 50 flights of steps and back. It takes about 20 minutes to half an hour, just up and down, up and down. And it's nice. My building provides me with a free gym. It's amazing. People go to meds, people do so much, and people work so hard. And there's so much within nature that we can do, and proper exercise is amazing. So even if your child, don't do this again, like I mentioned in the previous video, don't do stuff as a reaction, that when your child acts up, then do exercise, because it could actually be very, very, it's not a good idea, and I'll share with you a story in a moment that just came to mind. Be proactive, stop the problems before they start. Have an idea, and again, explain it to your children. Everything should be explained to a child. Explain to them after the exercise is done. Ask them how they feel. Let them describe their feelings and what it does to them. I hope we as parents are a good role model with exercise, so we might not even have to explain to them because they see how happy you are. Or you start doing it on your own and then come in with a smile on your face, say, oh my gosh, I feel so much better. I feel so way more relaxed, and I just feel beautiful and calm. I'll finish up with a beautiful story that just came to mind as I was talking, and it came to me when I said the words, don't tell your child to do exercise after they lash out. I had an interesting story that happened with me recently when I was talking to an adult, and like I do with many, I told him to write down his feelings, just to connect himself, and to write down his feelings of how he feels, just to connect. He doesn't have to fix it, he doesn't have to change it, just to be aware and to write it down. And if he wanted, he had the choice to send it to me so I could see where his mind and how he looks at his feelings, how he, forget the word I'm looking for, how he processes his feelings. At the next session, he tells me, I don't know why, but there was resistance when I decided to write down my feelings. And he said to me the following. He said, when I was a kid and I had a tantrum in school, the teacher would always tell me I should sit down and write down my feelings. So as an adult in his 20s, his amygdala, his subconscious mind, associates tantrums to feelings. And he didn't want to have this. He didn't want to go back to those feelings that, oh, something is wrong with me now, I'm acting up, so I have to write down. And that was the resistance. He really liked the fact that I connected that, well, he connected it, but I just helped him out a bit to show him. And then we did separation therapy, which I love to do, and then he was able to do and write down his feelings. Anything good that we tell to a child, let's try to do it before something happens. Otherwise, they'll associate exercise with them being weird. Associate exercise with them getting out of control. Associate exercise with them being bad. So exercise translates, okay, when I'm bad, I need to do this. Rather, we could just say exercise is the most amazing thing to do, and it prevents us of sadness, or at least it takes away a huge percentage of sadness. It prevents a huge percentage of depression, and it prevents us even of headaches. It prevents us of having a tough time falling asleep at night. I do this so many times with children when they can't fall asleep. It's mega exercise for 40 minutes before they go to bed, 20 minutes before they go to bed. It's because many of us do not get enough exercise. Thanks for listening, and I hope these little tips help you. And if you have your own tips, I would love to hear them, because I'm a student that learns more than I could ever teach. Thanks again.